surrender myself at your den, surrender myself to your wiles, surrender myself en tu lecho, ya que abres mi pecho deshecho por el maltrato. Open this chest undone by wounds, the many striations, the marks. Whisper your incantations to salve. Blow a breath of sage to smudge the infestations clean. Please rinse my sins, for I have let others trample within, and their malice now erupts like blood from pierced skin. Peel it back for relief. The fresh layers lie beneath the sap that congealed. The fresh layers awaken when you touch me. I don't want to let you in. A tapestry unfurls before me while you recollect your history. I piece your puzzle with the jagged edges of my past. The frayed corners still make a match.
It's not any one way. You choose your fate when you leave your doubt to faith. I have left my past behind, but we still shake our hands from time to time. We know more than we say. The pool I reach in, others still stay. And how am I going to drown out the frequency with which my head aches? Tensing up to calm out.
Sometimes I think writing is a form of escaping, telling what I'm really feeling. So I'll degenerate myself for a moment here. But when I leave here, I'm in the market or on the street, I just tell people exactly what I think. And if they are offended or they don't like what I'm saying, instead of just saying they don't like it, they have resentments. So what I do is I fill my shopping cart with their hate and take it home and eat it. Reading and falling far into nothingness. Learn, fly the breath. Gone sailing lifeless. Where? Known only the dead as what it would feel like on plane of dark energy, craft and talking. All who has been hatched like a fig, chicken tree. Or was it something real and not made of things? Cannot sink into the plain earthling thoughts and painted mind brush.
They vary in weight and humor. The episodes may be shy of one or two, but it is still drama. From it, we learn.
Fallen angels, create a hill for anyone, a hell for anyone unfortunate enough to fly with us through these streets, killed even. The anger and fear followed us home, breaking windows like they were happy homes. The biggest victims, hope and love, one trapped behind a slammed door, the other drowned in the screeching tires of I've had enough. When young, we idolized drugs and money, a hollow promise of a few lives for many. When we grew up, we turned our mistaken ideals into failed relationships and dysfunction. The truth, the city, a testimony of evidence, exemplifies statistics like a generation unexpurgated, living in violence. The truth, in hindsight, we lost ourselves chasing notoriety. The youth, if you're young, follow another path, don't succumb to the violence.
The court, which is this place here. A year and a half ago, I couldn't imagine. This isn't really a poem necessarily, or just a reflection on my time.
The one that's my father deemed me the one, because I'm the only from my mom. I'm like the secret illegitimate child to come back to haunt his legacy.
We have damaged edges that we smooth out to conserve ourselves and carry on. You in a tower of solitude with protective fences, me in a shrine of moral annihilation with a periscope for safe searches. We look at each other through the barbed wire, indelible mesh stored in our mind's eye. Up close, our view is slightly marred by its paradigm. There, we can look past the blurry netting. When we step away to leave it behind, it feels and fills our field of vision. It is not easy to escape the encircling, and it grasps and scratches. The parents we love, the violence we dodge, left a haunting song without an ending.
I have started a family, however, my family is broken right now, and I'm in a frantic, scurry, or divisive effort to solidify my family back again. And in the midst of that, I started this campaign where I was writing because I couldn't really talk to the one person I needed to talk to solve it. Or rather, I could, it's myself, it starts with you. But my other half, part of it, so I started to write to myself and ask myself questions like, how? Why? What? And I started writing, so I couldn't stop writing. There was a voice inside of me. It was my own voice talking to me, answering my questions back, and giving me insight and solutions. And I came up with this formula where
I've never felt so supported and alone. I've never felt so united and left to my own devices. I've never felt so isolated and related to. I've been forced against my better judgment to work with personality types that I do not like, and learn to talk in frank, honest terms. I've learned the hard way the difference between bad communication, good communication, of which there's been plenty of both, and when to hold your cards. I've learned the difference between alone and lone, a leader and a boss, talking and doing, feeling and expressing, loving and in loving. I've grown, but I am a child. I live, but not long. I hold, but don't hold on to. I die, but am reborn.
I like to steal words from the mouths of artists. I will steal your words from your breath. Collect them, cut them apart, strip them from you. Mend them, break them, take them together in misshapen forms, so fragile. Share and strip and tear asunder as under my tongue, 2 tips of teeth. My words will sharpen my breath and make my presence known.
We learn to tap, to dance around it, to sidestep it. We learn to waltz, to leave it, through it in the background, but it still hums through. We'll try to lower the levels tomorrow. We'll add some merrymaking, sing a happy song, but it hums.
now it's like taking over me. And you guys, me, is very helpful. I think it's a good thing to write and to introspect.
A year and a half ago, I couldn't imagine what my idealistic daydream would be now. All the intricacies of planning and organizing people that I just couldn't think about during the planning stages. It's picked me out of my youthful pragmatism, openness, and forced new lenses on me. It's humbled me and helped me step back from myself. I've never felt so supported and alone.
And dust, death, soil, darkness, and light, hell, pain, suffer, earth-bounded track, path, dim out, spark, shadows, falling, floating, infinitely ringing, spinning out, nowhere, careful, round, gravity, lost, sling out, not found, arrangement twisted, back into endless roads, nowhere land, on step, outline, gone, mad, not insane, just being there, awake, alive.
But the campaign's called SATur, so like every week I have a new poem or a new painting or a new drawing or a new song, verse for Saturday. That's how I started when I couldn't control how much I was doing. And then now it's kind of died down, but it's still a good structure. So that's what brought me here and kind of opened my eyes, helped to awaken me. So I thank you guys for allowing me to share.
I know your drama. I have been there. I don't need to see its colors to complete the puzzles of your tapestry. They are like the colors in the number set I played with. We each drew a stallion, a bird, a magic carpet, a means to escape from the mayhem that ensued in the morning, in the evening, in a course of a day, a week, a month. Time was not linear. It evolved around the sober moments when we existed in normalcy. transformation would overcome our senses. Overwhelmed by real life, our dream life came to the rescue.
Understanding is a whimper, crying in the corner, kept exhausted and homeless, and drinking is the thing anyone can afford. Couldn't keep with the tradition, couldn't keep up with production, could barely follow through. What's left is going through the motions, angry and tired of and with my peers. I wouldn't like to do any of these jobs, frankly.
I wake up to the desperate plea of a domestic beast.
And cold autumn air. I'm frozen. I should be asleep. The morning sun beckons me to rise. It promises infinite possibilities, yet rarely delivers. I accept the lack of control and follow its lead.
Balloon chamber. Driving moon round cosmic road. Coffin driving. Cliff around corner. Heading out, driving mad, shaping end, blood city, drive me home. Now I come to be the night, and for which thanks no one but the turning sky, waving trees, say hello. It was the wind that blew the same as a smile. It would have been as you, and as if it sounded like no, not.
Meow, hot fur and fangs. Please sink your claws into me, black cat. The soft pain you bring, rub your fur for free, and turn your gaze towards me, black cat. Growl, black cat, I think I love you. Even when you purr away, sleeping on another man's face, silly cat. You know you're the only one for me. Who else can give you what you need, black cat? Lovely like the midnight sky, dangerous like meow, black cat. Sink your claws into me. And if you bring bad luck, and fuck it like a semi-truck, Cupid arrow misses and kills me. Black cat, I hope I can live again to kiss you like back when. Black cat, thank you.
This last poem is this is written by an anonymous bathroom wall poet. Roses are tits. Violets are tits. I love tits. Tits, tits, tits.
That we indulge in at sunrise, and it doesn't end when the sun goes down. Farmlands ring in with the rooster's cock-a-doodle. We chime in with the train's choo-choo and the airplane's whoosh. Eagles mark their prey and deaths approach. Bullet sounds connote the neighbor's fate or our own. Martyred soldiers walk to school in free zones, like carcasses awaiting their turn. Where will the choice come from that enlightens and gives something to live for? Another side of midnight, the tranquil side of hope, a nurturing belief that something or someone is greater than our weakness. We walk alone, affecting everyone